Hi, everybody. Welcome to Astrology and Psychic Readings with Lady D. I'm your host for this segment, Lady D. I hope you've all had an amazing week ahead, or week that's been, and we're coming into the first week of the year. So it's the 3rd of January 2025 for me. So today we have an exact opposition between Mars and Pluto, and that's happening today. So that can be a bit volatile, a bit angry. I could see on the news last night that happened. All those things were happening in America, so that could be that transit there. But it's a very sort of an angry transit that we've got, and that will be this the second time they will conjunct. We will come into a third time later in the year. We've also got coming up this week, we've got on the 5th, we've got a sextile, the Sun to Saturn. That's really helping us to be quite resilient and working through any problems and any issues that come our way, finding a resolution, really setting our intentions straight as well with that transit. On the 7th, we've got Mercury, which is going to be squaring Neptune. That can be a little bit of deception with that transit, or it could be that you might decide not to talk to someone anymore, like a dissolving conversation could come up with that transit. On the 9th, you've got the Sun, which will also be squaring into Mars. That might be a bit of an angry day. So that with the square, so it could be more anger and frustration since we do have that Mars at the end of Leo. It will retrograde back into Cancer on the 6th, so it's going to be more perhaps going within, being more protected. Mars in Cancer, it's not really a fun thing. Mars doesn't really, it's not a placement where Mars finds its strength, but it also can be about sort of going more within, more about to do with like housing markets, perhaps going haywire, or aspect about family, like a nurturing. But I feel like it's about going within. We also have on the 3rd, so today we've got Venus moving into Pisces. I feel like that's about having a lot of rose-colored glasses on and making like your world to how it's like a delusion here, how you want to see your world, making it look nice and pretty. And on the 6th, on the 8th, we've got Mercury that will move into Capricorn. That's going to be about very logic with that transit. It's about making things look very logical, having everything having its place, and making things make sense. Setting boundaries and like following certain rules that are coming up with that transit as well. And then we've also got a try with Mercury and Mars, which is giving us that strength to be able to be vocal and say what we need to say, giving us a lot of courage here to speak up with that transit. I feel like this week it's going to be about keeping calm, cool, collected, about avoiding conflict because of just the aspects that we have, keeping annoying people away. So anything that's going to cause you a lot of frustration, it's about avoiding it, I feel, this week. People wanting to control their environments, people wanting more time and energy to do things. Because like the collective needs change, or they're craving change here. And it's also this week will also be about creating a balance too in your life. It's also reflecting, but I feel like we're being pushed into 2025 and we're just starting. And I feel like this year is just going to be crazy with the transits that we have coming up and with the things that are going to come up. And I just feel like things are going to happen before our eyes, like very fast, like flashes of just things which you can't believe, and that things just coming at us, which is going to be happening all year that I feel. Let's go to the caller. So we've got here Amla, who's in America, who's in Stedford. So hi, how are you today?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. How can I help you today?
Hi. I wasn't sure if can I ask for a relationship question?
Yeah, sure you can. Yeah, that's okay. So you want to know about
Okay.
relationships?
Yeah, I just was wondering if when might see that coming in this year.
Okay, let's have a look.
Okay. Thank you.
I just heard when it's time, and I heard I hearing that song, "You Can't Hurry Love," that you just have to wait, like you can't force it. And I feel like that. you're looking in the wrong places. I feel like you need to wait for love to come to you, because I feel like I do see you quite happy and in love and very giddy. And I see someone very like romantic giving you flowers. I don't know if it's going to be this year or not, but I do see it happening for you. But it's like it's the timing. It's when the time is going to happen. It's like in astrology, I know when love is coming in someone's chart if they've got Jupiter in the fifth, seventh, or if they around Venus. But I'm channeling information for you. Um, when, when, look, I'm getting March next year, but I don't know if it means March like coming 25 or 26, but I am hearing like March, but they did tell me next year. I feel like that there's a lot of things you got to clean up, because I feel like I'm seeing with a broom and just cleaning up the mess and cleaning out, sweeping things out of the house. So I feel like there's a lot of things that you've got to do, like it's like uncomplicate things first. And I feel like that because the other person that you want to come in, it's like they're at the moment, they've got a lot on their plate and a lot on their mind. And when they're free up, it's like you guys just meet and you're very compatible. I feel like you'll be waiting for this person for a long time. Um,
Yeah.
and you're
Yeah.
being very hopeful that this is going to happen about. But I do feel like that there's written communication first before you guys come together. But I feel like that this person, they're confused and they just need to really like neaten things up, but there's nothing you can do to force it. But I feel like
Right.
it's just going to happen when it happens. But I am hearing March, but I heard March next year, so I don't know if that means like meaning 2026. That could possibly mean 2026, not 2025. um but you're I feel like you're waiting. I feel like you may even know this person. I feel like that like you've met in the past, like it's like someone doesn't leave, like the energy it doesn't leave. So I feel like it is like could be like a soulmate or some sort of soul connection here. There's also someone that's afraid too, and there's a sense of trapment. Like someone's here feeling like they're trapped, but there's also like either they're afraid or there's like maybe mental health, or that they're sad or depressed. Um, there's money saved for this, and it's about preparing. But I don't feel like for you, it's about uncomplicating things first. You need to uncomplicate stuff.
Right.
It's like you're cleaning out things here as well. I also feel like that there's a young male in your ear telling you what you have to do, but like there also there's a manipulation there. Like they want you to do things their way, but you need to don't be headstrong and do it your way. I don't know if this is like a son or something. I just feel like young male that's like in your ear, but there's an ulterior motive. They want things done a certain way. It's like their way, but you need to do it your way. Um, they're really trying to like push a bit here. Push. There's a pushing in boundaries. They want boundaries to be open or wider. I don't know if this is a son or I don't know who this person is around you, but that's what I get too around you as well. I also get I've also said that there's a dog that's passed over as well. It's like he's a family dog. I see it as an old dog. So I do feel like he passed, like he was old when he passed. And the way that I see the dog, I mean, I see like a Labrador. So I don't know if it was a Labrador or not. Maybe it's just a dog that's very smart or a very helpful dog. But the dog's very hopeful, and the dog's
Oh,
very in tuned and very happy. But the
okay.
dog's passed over. But it was a family dog. So I don't know if it's your dog. Um, the dog wanted to be
I
around
don't have a
people. I
dog.
feel like
I don't have a dog now. I've never had a dog, so I don't know. I don't
okay,
know. It's interesting.
okay, you never had a dog.
I
That's
never had a
uh,
dog.
okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh, the dog's family. The dog's saying it's a family dog. I don't know. So I know someone around you has had a dog that's passed over. Um, like it could be within like last 2 years or something. But this dog's very it likes to be around people. And I feel like it doesn't like to be lonely and or let around like by itself. And the dog knows you, but it's something about. So I don't know if it's like another relative that's had a dog, but there's a dog that's this dog keeps on telling me it's part of the family. So
Oh,
it's
okay.
a
That could make sense that makes sense a little bit. Yeah.
Okay. So the dog just wants to say hi, and
Mhm.
it is trying to reach. It is trying to reach a female. I feel like maybe the owner was a female or female owner because he's trying to reach a female, but he just wants to jump up and say hi to this maybe a young girl, like a female as well, because it's telling me about the
Okay.
female that was very tender, very nice to her, nice to the dog too. And I feel like the dog's telling me it always did what it was told as well. But the dog wants to say hi to you or say
Aw.
hi. But back with your relationship, I just feel like that everything will work out, but it's not, unfortunately, it's not your timing, it's the universe timing. But it's like when it happens, it's going to be like fireworks, and it's like um, it's like you're in this bubble. It's like what once was, it will be again. I just feel like it's someone from the past that's going to come back for you.
Okay. So wait, so it's interesting you were talking about, cleaning out. It's funny, I mean, I'm not trying to push any, but I cleaned out the entire house this past 24. I cleaned out everything. And it's just interesting that you said that. That you need to clean things out. And I've cleaned my, self inner awareness, all the junk and the gunk and the shadow stuff that I've been through. And then also just the physical stuff in the house as well. I've cleaned out a lot. I really have. Yeah. It's interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I
Yeah.
could just see you with this big broom and just like cleaning like the dust, like cleaning out the house. So I was just why that's why I could see my third eye. But this year for you, like it is about letting go of things that you don't want anymore, and it is about also I feel like about embracing new things. But I don't know, just be careful of this male that keeps on. I just feel like there's manipulation with this male, so. I just feel like that just to follow your heart, your soul, what you want, and don't let yourself be under the thumb of anyone. I want to say that.
Yes. Yes. So you feel like it's going to be natural the way I meet this person. It's just going to happen.
I feel
What
like
you're
it will
saying.
happen, but it's like the timeline. I don't know if it's this year or next year, but I could see you quite happy, and I can see it going to happen. But I'm being told it's like it's the universe timing. It's not your time, so
Yes.
I don't feel like you
Yes.
can force this because this other
Yes.
person has to do some work before they can before they can be with you because they've got a lot on their plate.
So what you're saying is that he's not ready.
Well, yeah, I just
That's
feel like he's got to clean up his own stuff. Like there's a lot going on for this person, and they've got to.
okay.
I just see a lot on their plate, and they've got to clean that up before they can be with you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So it's okay. Oh,
Okay, thank you. Thanks for calling in today. So, everybody, if you want to contact me for a reading, you can. My website is Lady D Psychic Parties. I'm in the middle of editing that and changing that up. My Facebook page is Lady D Psychic Parties. And my Instagram is Lady DS Psychic. My TikTok is Lady D Psychic, Lady D Psychic. And my YouTube is Lady D or Danielle Psychic. I've got nearly up to 1,000 subscribers there. And this week I'll be putting up my predictions for 2025, which will be an amazing video. So I'll thank you, and I'll see you same time, same place next week. So thank you.